Hey everybody. Hey Justin, welcome to the stream. Hey Colorado Adventure Club. Long time no see everybody. Eduardo, how are you? Banshee boys, welcome to the stream. Hey Foam Wars from Calgary. Welcome from Colorado. We'll give everybody a couple minutes to join. Hope everybody's weekend's going well. Yeah, sorry, no live stream last weekend or video. I was out of town and I actually got back at like noon today, so there won't be a video tomorrow. I don't want to rush one out. But we'll do a little bit longer stream. There's a bunch of pictures in. I have some pictures from my trip too, some cool ones, some cool stories. So we'll have a little bit longer stream and go through everybody's pictures. Thank you everybody for sending in a lot of pictures. So I really appreciate that. So we'll give it a couple more minutes, maybe this one more song, and then we will get into it. I went through southern Utah and Las Vegas, and I was gone a little over a week. Mostly for work, but we'll see that what work I had to do was pretty much pleasure, so... I don't have any insider news from Bambu. I've reached out to them a couple times. They don't even know me. I ain't big enough. Smash that like button. Hotfix, if you only knew. If you only knew. I forgot to download these videos, but I actually, what I won't show this weekend, but what I'll show next weekend, is I actually got to drive a Ferrari and a Corvette around this track. And yeah, there's videos of that, but I forgot to download it, so I'll show that next weekend. But I have some pictures of some other stuff. Is sometimes work can be pretty fun. Yeah, I'm waiting on Bambu as well. Has anybody tried variable shore TPU in the AMS? I have not, Robert. Colorado Venture Club, if you only knew. If you only knew. Yeah, everybody's waiting on the larger Bambu printer. I have people at work too. They're like, should I get a printer? I'm like, just hold on. They're about to come out with a really cool one. It's so funny. All right, so let's get started here. And first thing that we'll go with is it looks like there's two new filament types here. This Galaxy, which looks like some of the stuff that we've seen in some of the prints. I think Hotfix referenced it, and I think Hotfix, you actually have some of these for us as well. That one looks cool. And this PLA dynamic that changes color whenever it's exposed to UV. That's crazy. So it looks pretty cool. What do you guys think of these? I think Hotfix has some of these printed, so we'll be able to take a look at that. But has anybody tried the PLA Dynamic? $30 for some filament that changes when the light hits it? I don't know. The Foam Wars Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Yes, I actually have a really crazy story from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll get into that here in a minute. Really crazy story from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And Colorado Venture Club, I bought one of the China welders that does all the things. The filament changes how hard it is based on the extrusion temp. Really? I didn't know that, Robert. The PLA Dynamic. It says something about color changing. Yeah, see, I just don't know what you would need this for. But I guess. And it's just to pink or, this beige color or whatever. So I don't know. $30 is a lot for one of these. I don't know. I might check it out, but Yeah, I don't know if it's permanent change color. Like if you leave it in the sun, does it change color, or under a UV light or something? Does it just change color for a little while, or just while it's under that light, or I don't know. It looks like it stays that way afterwards, which is weird. Interesting. And the galaxy looks pretty cool as well. Sparkly filament. Hey, Dr. Lester. But other than that, I didn't see anything else fairly new in here. Yeah, it looks like all the same stuff. And then I didn't see anything new on Maker World except for like the puzzle maker and kit card design contest. So this ought to be cool. We should see some pretty cool of these kit cards. So it might be cool to print some of these kit cards from the design contest. That looks pretty cool for Maker World. I really like the stuff that they're doing. Some of the contests that they do. These are super interesting. Yeah, this landmark one looks pretty cool too. You can print some of these things out. It'd be pretty cool. But all kinds of cool, neat stuff on Maker World as always. But I thought the kit card looked really cool, and this landmark one looked pretty cool as well. Question is, how abrasive is the galaxy? Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, I heard Sparkle gets in the extruder. Vampire filament, it's cooked once, it goes out in the sun. That's funny. Anyone else notice the filament prices increased? Did they? I didn't notice that. I think mine have always been at $16.99 for the membership. But that's here in the US as well. What price point do you think the new Bambu printer is going to be? It's probably going to be with the at least like one AMS or whatever type of AMS light or whatever they're going to do. Probably going to be like $1,500 like the carbon, I would imagine, or more, maybe even 2,000. What is a kit card? These kit cards are like cards that you print out like this. You know, like models used to be back in the day. They'd come, you know, extruded out of an, you know, extruder like this on this little card, and you pop off the pieces and then put it together. So that's what a kit card is, Dr. Lester. There's a few people that have uploaded a few good makes on this site and been able to buy new printers with the reward points. That's crazy. I don't have that many points, but I think I have enough points to get some of the hardware kits or whatever. Hasn't the X1E been out for a while? The Enterprise X1 or whatever. It's not showing up on this one, I think. But I think the X1E has been out for a while. Wow, your membership's at $19.99. Wow. that's crazy. Wow, Justin, you have $200 in points so far. You upload a lot of cool stuff though. Yeah, they don't sell it at an online store. You have to get it through like a reseller or whatever. And it's for enterprise service agreement or whatever on there. All right, so let's get into the stream pictures here. And we'll start with the trip that I took for over a week. So the first thing that I did is I did go to Las Vegas Motor Speedway and had a pretty good time there. I met Travis Pastrana here, which was pretty cool. He was just randomly walking by the company that I work for, which is HP, and specifically our high-end computers are Z by HP. We sponsored the 24 car, Jeff Gordon's old car, William Byron's current car. So we got pit road access and everything like that. So this is me in front of the race car, which was super cool to do. But more than this, I actually got to sit on top of the pit box for the entire race. They didn't let me take any pictures up there. But I got to sit on top of the pit box for the entire race, which was super cool. And this car was fast up until this stupid trash bag got on the car and almost made it overheat and everything. And what's really cool is I actually have that trash bag that was on that car. So they gave it to me after the race because we sponsored the car. We were the sponsor of the car, and they asked if I wanted it. But this car pretty much cost us a win, but I do have the trash bag, and I'll be making a nice little display out of it because I do have a die-cast car that William Byron signed as well. So yeah, it was a work weekend, but very hard to justify that was work. But yeah, this is really cool. I actually have that stupid bag that almost cost us a race. So it's pretty cool that they gave it to me. And that was a pretty cool experience. I watched this race from the pit box and watched them use our computers and everything during the race. And you know, when this bag got on there and almost made it overheat, they had to pit off cycle. They fell all the way back to 35th and climbed all the way back to 10th afterwards. So really cool to see that and to experience it firsthand, and super crazy to see all of that from the pit box. Is pretty crazy. One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's so funny. That is so funny. But yeah, this is in the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas. I took a picture of it after the race, but I still have the bag. It's pretty funny. So it's a pretty cool experience. I think I'll be going to the Bristol, Tennessee race as well this year to do that again. So that was really cool. And then on the way back, I spent a good amount of time just going through Utah and southern Utah, as a matter of fact. So I took some really cool pictures of I just stopped in a couple of places. I don't know where any of these are specifically, but I just stopped in a couple of places and took some cool pictures of stuff that I thought looked cool. What is a 3D printed solution for random trash bags on the front end? That's funny. I know they need a little thing to pop it off or to wipe it off, like a windshield wiper or something like that. So if you can ever drive through southern Utah along I-70 or go down into Zion National Park, do it. This drive was amazing. There's so many cool things. Like, I didn't catch half of the stuff on film, you know, that I could have because I was driving. If I was sitting passenger, I would have burned up a couple of memory cards full of pictures, because there's a lot of really cool just colors. Like, the colors that you see there are just amazing. Like, look at this contrast in colors. It's just really, really amazing. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to drive through southern Utah, definitely do that. They don't want the weight of that bag wiper. Yeah, but they don't want to have to pit because the car got to 350 degrees. And if they allow one bag wiper, everybody will have a bag wiper. Yeah, if you ever want to go back out there, Colorado Adventure Club, let me know. I'm down to go to Moab and back to Zion and all of that. It was super cool. Just really, really, really cool scenery and mountains and stuff. Just amazing. Yeah, look at these mountains. Just incredible. So the drive was amazing. Yeah, if you've never made that drive, if you ever have the opportunity, definitely take it, because I didn't get half of the stuff. And you go through these valleys, these canyons and there's just all kinds of stuff, and all the different mountains and cliff faces are different colors and everything's really cool. Yeah, the national parks, Eduardo and Utah, are amazing. Nice, Robert. And like, look at this side of this cliff right here is really, really crazy. This was in Zion National Park, and that drive through there is crazy. There's a spot to pull over like every 500 feet because there's something cool to take a picture of. I would have never made it through there if I stopped at all the places that I really wanted to stop and take pictures. But it was really, really cool. This is the checkerboard something or other. It looked really crazy. Yeah, pictures just don't do it justice. You can't get like the color and just how crazy it looks. And then yeah, look at the colors of this one are just so crazy. Yeah, it'd be super crazy to understand what makes it turn all these colors as it comes out like that. Colorado Adventure Club. Oh, that filament different price was from Valentine's. All right, that makes sense. All right, so last stop on the trip. If anybody recognizes what YouTube channel this is from, put it in the chat. I'll give everybody a minute. If you recognize where this is from, put it in the chat. Yes, dude, if we had the drones out there, would be really sick. I could get some really cool footage of that. Yes, I did meet Paul yesterday, as a matter of fact. And tap is correct. So I did get to meet Fab Rats. I drove into Glendale there outside of Zion and went to their thing, and Paul's mom was super nice, gracious, let me walk around and take pictures and everything, which was really cool. This truck looks really, really cool. Then I got a cool picture of the free truck. I thought this picture turned out cool. And then there's the Firebird and Paul's mom. What filament did we use on the truck? That's funny. This old Chevy they drove from California. And then my second favorite truck, which that thing looks sick. In real life, it looks way more cooler. Video and pictures don't do this thing justice, and I don't know what filament they use. So, this is Paul from Fab Rats. I did meet him. We'll have a show picture of him here in a minute. And there's these sand rails all over the place that they're getting ready to go have fun with. Yeah, the FJ is pretty sick. That thing is insane. And then last picture from the trip, I did get to meet Paul and Hunter. They were working on a sand rail. They were really cool. They talked to me for like 10 minutes, stopped what they were doing, asked me a bunch of questions and stuff. It was really cool. It was really good to meet them. And I guess Paul's son is into 3D printing as well. So if Graydon is watching out there in the future or this evening, it's really cool meeting everybody in your family. I hope y'all are doing good. It was really, really cool to meet them. Really nice group of people. If you're ever in southern Utah and Glendale, stop by some merch from their shop from Paul's mom. And go say hi to them. They're really, really cool people, down to earth, and really good to meet them. All right, so let's jump into everybody's picks here. And we'll start with by far the busiest printer that we have, Eduardo. Always sending a ton of pics for us and a ton of cool ones. And these little Jeeps we'll start off with, they're really, really cool. And since Eduardo is always contributing a ton, I think we'll finally add him as a moderator to the chat. So everybody congratulate Eduardo for getting the blue name status. He definitely deserves it. And are these TPU tires? Yeah, they look really crazy, huh? Eduardo, if you're out there, let us know. Are these the kit card Jeeps, or are these different ones? These ones look like they have a cool texture on them. All PLA. I think you have another picture of the Jeeps too, yeah. Wow, you did a lot of them. Are these for the grandkids as well? Or are they having another movie party with Jeeps as the theme or something? They turned out really cool. Yeah, I was thinking of Jurassic Park too. Is this for the Jurassic Park themed movie night? That would be really cool if it was. How long did it take to print these, Eduardo? Print in place? How long did it take? $6 for each set? That's not bad at all. Did you get like 3 or 4 a set or something like that? 5 each. That's not bad at all. For 6 hours for 5 of them, that's not bad at all. Oh yeah, so you did the light blue and then the dark blue. So 12 hours total for all of them. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Yeah, so with 2 X1s, 6 hours total, that's not bad at all. I think these filament things are an inch or maybe a little bit bigger than an inch by an inch to give you perspective. Really cool. And then these are really neat as well. I really like the texture of the diamond pattern one. Yeah, if you can do multiple ones at a time, that's where you really save on the multicolor prints, Eduardo. It's a good tip. Yeah, these turned out really cool. I think you had another picture of them as well, right? Yeah, these turned out like really clean. And I just like that pattern, looks pretty cool. Oh, that's cool to have holes in the bottom for the little planters. That's really cool. Yeah, those are really nice little planters. Those are really nice. Oh, that turned out pretty cool. Is that the motorcycle from Tron? It looks like the one from Tron. Batman motorcycles. Yeah, you did print a bunch of colors, huh? Let's go through all the colors. It looks like Nintendo colors. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Nintendo colors. This one looks really cool. Did they print just like that, Eduardo, or how did you orient them? That's a good question, Dr. Lester. And Hotfix Eduardo does find the coolest stuff to print. Every week, he's got the coolest stuff to print. Oh, this red one really pops out. Yeah, that one really stands out. 6 hours each? That's not too bad given how big they are in multicolor print in place. Does the first layer have a oil? That's funny, Robert. We need some translucent brown filament, huh, Robert, for the oil leaks. They print flat and they fold up. Interesting. Oh, is it like split down the middle? And then you like fold it together? No oil leaks yet. That white one turned out pretty nice. Oh yeah, I think you can post hyperlinks, Eduardo, if you want to try to do that. Oh, that's pale pink. Oh yeah, you can barely see that. It is pale pink. I like that dark blue, and the yellow really looks cool. These look so cool. Yeah, that's a cool picture. Oh yeah, those posable characters would look cool on these bikes. That would look really cool. That's a good idea, Hotfix. Oh, you did print drivers for them. And there's the hot pink one for the granddaughter. Very bubblegum. That's funny, Dr. Lester. It does look like some Hubba Bubba, huh? It turned out nice. Yeah, it turned out really cool. It's very vibrant. That's a cool picture with the Jeeps. Cool picture. Who makes the light pink filament? This one right here. Ooh, do the motorcycles roll? Interesting. Inquiring minds want to know. That's a good question. This is a really good picture too. Got the colors really good in this one. And cheap Amazon filament for the win once again. And they do roll. Interesting. Really cool. Really cool project. I like all the colors that you printed. It's really cool. Especially the Nintendo one. Has anyone printed polypropylene? I have not. All right, let's go back to the dogs that I skipped over. Is that Spud McKenzie or whatever? The old Bud Light dog or whatever? Looks like it. See, Justin, great minds think alike. Yeah, there needs to be a puddle under the dog, and it does look like there's one. He peed an apple stain. Robert. Oh, that's funny. Robert, he just needs to have his leg hiked up, like one leg hiked up over the logo. You got some Paramount 3D filament and found out you print at 50% speed, or it clouds up really bad, but at 50% speed it prints the color great. Interesting. Yeah, I noticed the Paramount doesn't let you close the lid, but it has some really cool colors. All right, let's go to, I think you have some Hue Forge. Yeah, these turned out nice again with the color combinations. You're really good at the color combinations, Eduardo. I gotta give it to you on that. Especially on these type of prints, you really put together good color combinations. Click to select. I just swapped that nozzle out. I don't even know where that nozzle is. You went back to PLA matte after using the CF and has some issues with clogging. Yeah, see, that's what I have is it didn't like, it printed, but it didn't print right. It was just off a little bit after that. So that's why I switched the nozzle out. And it sounds like you're having the same problems. Like it didn't extrude as fast as it did before. Yeah, the color combination on here is really good. That green and orange really pops out. Yeah, the Hue Forge takes a little practice, Dr. Lester. Yeah, click to select. It's probably you have a trophy nozzle. It sounds like yeah, CF, where's the nozzle? I found that it like clogged my nozzle a little bit and I couldn't get it all the way through. And it wouldn't like print the same afterwards. So I had the same issue, click to select. So that's why I use a 0.6 nozzle on there every time now with the carbon fiber stuff. Yeah, this one looks really cool too. And this one's from Maker World. as well? Are both of them for Maker World, Eduardo? Yeah, I haven't played around with it as much as I should either, Justin. I have the program too, and I should mess with it a lot more than I do. You only printed 250 grand. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have a wear problem. I had like a clog problem. Yeah, both of these turned out really cool. The color's really, really nice. Really cool prints once again. Oh, these birds look really cool too. Did you use the print by object for these? Yeah, I have a lot of ideas for Fusion 362 Colorado Adventure Club. Oh, wow. Crazy. The supports look super crazy on these. These look really cool. These turned out really cool. How long did one of these take to print? Individual prints an hour each on the birds. That's not too bad. Yeah, these turned out really cool. Looks like a little bleeding in there, but overall pretty good. Set of 3 took 26 hours, so you could get 3 of these on one plate. It's pretty good. Can you earn income on Maker World? I have no clue. Yeah, the light color is tough. light colors and with dark colors. And these multicolor prints are hard to print, but these turned out pretty good. And then these are pretty flawless. This turned out pretty good. Yeah, to removing all the support, I imagine, without breaking anything and having to reprint this for 26 hours again, I'm sure was super crazy. All right. Eduardo, thanks again for all of the prints, and thanks again for always sending in great pictures for us to see and cool stuff. You always do find the coolest stuff on all the sites to print. Appreciate it once again. If you enjoyed Eduardo's prints, be sure to smash that like button. And next we'll go to Hotfix and see what he printed over the last couple of weeks. That looks really cool. Is that one of the Hue Forge like 3D print merge type of things? And is that the TARDIS or whatever? That turned out cool. Yeah, that turned out really cool. I think it glows in the dark too, right? Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Not happy with the infills showing up in the walls. You talking about these little dots or whatever right there? This looks really cool though. Oh, you use 3D paint to the light in the windows. And then glow in the dark filament for the white part in space. Nice. It turned out really cool. Looks really, really nice. Yeah, this turned out really cool. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. Really cool print though. Turned out nice. Is that one of the air basketballs? Does it bounce? That's so funny. What did you print the airless basketball out of? Oh, I must not have downloaded the video. Oh wow, that one bounced decent the first time. Let's watch that again. The first one is kind of a dud. That one new. No bounce at all, but the second one bounced kind of good. That's really funny. It's a pain to print cleanly. Yeah, there's a lot of room for error on these ones. Oh wow, you did go crazy with all the airless basketballs, but they look cool. I think these would be good for like the little Nerf basketballs that you hang on the door. So the bright green is TPU and the darker green is that flash forge. This is the one that bounced pretty good on the first bounce. Yeah, that looks crazy. Silver PETG, it bounced great until it didn't. All the rest are TPU 95A. Filament that bounces and doesn't break. Probably some sort of TPU. Flexible PLA. Yeah, I think that's what this green one is, right? Hot fix. This is the flexible PLA. Yeah, that looks like really good filament, other than the clogging, but this print is a crazy print to try to print. And that's cool you were able to save that. You can barely see the line, but only because we know it's there. Only because you told us that you saved the print. Otherwise, I think it would have taken a little bit longer to find that little line there. Yeah, that airless basketball for $2,600. Hard pass on that one. Yeah, this one bounced pretty good on the first bounce, not afterwards. When the big one bounces pretty close to your kid's actual basketball, that's pretty impressive. And then Eduardo, the ones that you printed in PLA bounced, but they break after a couple hard bounces. Yeah, very interesting. And I think these are the galaxy filaments, right? This is what they look like. They showed up dusty. Interesting. Whoa, those turned out really cool. Looks like some of them failed. They look like they were going to be cool. Were they vases or something like that? Ah, Easter eggs. Oh yeah, that turned out really cool. That turned out really cool. Yeah, this one turned out really cool. Yeah, that little tiny bit at the top's nothing to be concerned with. Yeah, where did you get this file? Yeah, the details on this turned out really good. The bunny looks really good. This turned out really cool too. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Mark, my AMS hub is on the back of my printer. A pampered cheftopus. for a friend who hosted a Pamper Chef event at her house. Super cool. Turned out awesome. Oh wow, all those eggs turned out really cool. I like the hollow ones. Did you make these eggs or did you get them from somewhere? Yeah, I bet those hollow ones are impossible to print. I bet it's impossible to keep that thing still enough to print. Is this some sort of pillbox or something, or what is this a box of? I think you have some more pictures of it. And did you print it with these? Look like they're printed on a hologram build plate. They look really cool. Yeah, is that like a little pill dispenser or something like that for each day of the week? Yep, pill dispenser. Push buttons. Yeah, that's really cool with the rubber bands on the back for the little springs. That's really good use like that too, where you can get two with each one. That's really neat. Really, really neat. Yeah, those circles look really cool. They turned out really nice. All right, Hotfix, thanks for sending in all of the pictures. Cool prints once again. Really appreciate it. And next we'll go to Justin, who sent in some pics as well. Some more cool ones. This Roadrunner turned out really nice too. A really good filament choice and everything looks really good. What layer height did you use on it? You can't see any layer lines in there at all. That turned out really nice. Smash that like button if you liked what Hotfix printed. How long did this take to print, Justin? 0.16 layer height. Yeah, that seems to do pretty good for these kind of figurines. It seems like that 0.16 is a really good one to get all of these like details of these, you know, little cartoon characters or whatever. It was several pieces that you glue together, 9 hours total. That's not bad. Yeah, that looked really cool. Now you need to do one of the coyote. The Wile E. Coyote. That's funny. That's a cool print. And this one turned out cool too. The glasses with the texture plate right there, those turned out really nice. They had a really nice touch. Hey Justin Timothy, welcome to the stream. I did not notice that Maker World was down today, Mark. These GameStop keychains look cool too. You designed and uploaded these keychains? Those look really cool. How long was that down for, Mark? This one turned out really cool. Did you design this one too, Justin? Or are these somebody else, the Lego ones? This one turned out really cool. The filament color is spot on, and with the yellow eyes and everything, like really spot on. It's 9 inches tall. Holy smokes. How long did that take to print? Yeah, that's the droid I'm looking for too, Robert. That's funny. 12 hours? That's not bad. Not for a 9-inch tall C-3PO. You 0.2 on the layer height. And you can't see any layer lines. One little spot right there, but again, every print's gonna have a little tiny flaw in it somewhere. And it turned out overall really good. For a 9-inch tall figurine, that looks really good. Oh, that's cool that everything moves. That turned out really cool too. What does this little barrel do? Pen holder. I thought the button did something interesting. Oh, this shark looks really cool. What a filament is this? That really is a cool color for a shark. Really good color for it. Bamboo Basic Gray. We know what's in Justin's cup. Just kidding. Yeah, this turned out really cool too. You're more of a Jim Beam and Buffalo Trace guy. All right. Thanks for sending in all of the pictures once again, Justin. Always have a bunch of really cool prints and pictures. And last but not least, Robert sent in a picture of what he's been printing, which looks pretty cool. Oh, wow. What did it do there? I do not know why it is showing up like that. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I can't zoom in or anything on it. Yeah, it won't let me do anything with it. Super weird. But this looks like a crazy little like safe or whatever. Tell us about this. Sorry, it's so small, everybody. Tell us about this, Robert. This looks really cool. 2-day build. Yeah, it looks like if you have to print all this little mechanism for a combination lock or whatever, I'm sure that took forever. $54 parts just for the door. That's insane. Where did you get this model from? Super cool. I wish I could zoom in on this thing. I don't know why my computer's being stupid on that. Sorry about that, Robert, but I don't know why my computer's being dumb on that. Really, really cool print. Maker World. Yeah, it looks really cool. Does it have a locking? If it's not a safe, does it have a locking mechanism, or what does the combination do? Yeah, it doesn't send, if you're trying to send URLs, it doesn't send the URLs. Oh yeah, I'm sure you could get into it pretty easy since it's just made out of plastic, but it's cool if it's like a working little replica of it, even though it's plastic, obviously. That's cool that the combination lock works and everything. Really, really cool. Great piece to end the stream on. And that's all the pictures that we have for this evening. Hope everybody enjoyed the extra long stream tonight. Hope everybody gets out there and prints this week. Go ahead and send in your prints for next week's stream. And I'll see everybody next week. Thank you everybody for the support. Thank you everybody for smashing that like button. We really appreciate it. And I'll see everybody next week with a fresh stream and a new video. And we'll be back to the normal swing of things. So appreciate it, everybody. Have a great weekend and have a great week. See you next weekend.